folks to drop in. So, Jake, Rivi, Judy, Carl B, Area Scout. I said I'm going to wait for folks to kind of come in for a little bit. Meantime, you can just barely see Winston. Uh, um, so just going to wait for another minute or so. Hey, Grixie, Celine, Thea, Judy, Jorn, Odd Scene, Paralegal. Thank you. Patrick. I'm just gonna go ahead. What time is it? On so far, 2 minutes. All right, 2 minutes 30 seconds. I'll talk about it. So, I took Archer. Welcome everybody. Happy Friday to you guys. I took Archer to the vet this morning. They had him checked out. They ultimately put him under. They had to sedate him so they can took up. So they could take a look at the inside of his mouth. They kind of came back. Well, they first gave me an initial assessment, but then they sedated him, took a look at him, and then went back. But ultimately, the result's the same. Archer, it's from what they see, it's an infection, as we kind of expected. They took a culture sample of the inside of his mouth to get it tested to see what kind of infection it is, so they can determine what kind of antibiotics to put him on. And I also asked them to go have it tested to see if the lymphoma came back. So I'm hoping it didn't, but we won't know for sure until Monday. But the doctors basically said that because of the open hole, the open hole on his side of his mouth, Archer is basically going to get these kinds of infections. Full stop. Even if we treat this particular one, even if we get rid of this particular infection, it'd only be a matter of time before he gets another one because of the wound. The doctor gave me like a sort of a catch-22 situation when it comes to the surgeon, because the surgeon said that, in order for me to, close that hole, you want to get rid of the infection or clean up the infection, because you don't want to trap an infection inside of the cavity. But at the same time, the reason why he's getting infected is because of the open wound. So the end result, the doctor said, is that is to just treat what you could treat and keep Archer comfortable um, until 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 whether it looks like Archer can't deal with the antibiotics, or if the antibiotics the infection becomes resistant to the antibiotics. So that's basically the diagnosis they gave. Um, in other words, it doesn't look like I don't think it's gonna be that Archer has multiple years left ahead, but it's kind of sounds like he's got a lot fewer of those left. Um, so I don't. I already called my parents and let them know. They're giving me their support. Um, but right now, Archer's doing fine. Um, the it's obviously the infection's not fun for him for sure. But he's eating comfortably. He going to the bathroom. He did on the way back home. I got to clean up. Um, so he's fine in that regard, at least. Um, but it's now, I guess, the time for me to start thinking about what to do, and kind of get myself prepared. It's not something I wanted to do. I thought it was something that I didn't have to think about until at least a few more years down the line. Um, but the current situation right now is to wait for the doctors to come back um, to me on Monday to see what kind of infection it is and whether or not they need to change up his antibiotics, or if the lymphomas come back, which I really hope doesn't happen. I really hope it's not the case. They say the lymph nodes are inflamed, but it could be simply a reaction to the infection and not a result of the lymphoma coming back. So I gotta second. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay, good. I made sure I didn't want to monetize this video. Um, anyway, that's basically what's going on. Like I said, right now Archer's doing okay. It's just a matter of kind of giving him like they suggested that give him like a warm compress. I can't even talk right now. A warm like compress on his mouth to kind of help with the inflammation a little bit and make him a little bit more comfortable. Um, and to keep taking his antibiotics as required. And it basically is what it is. It is just a matter of time. Um, I was really hoping that we the radiation would be good and he'd be back to normal, but I guess that wasn't in the cards. Um, but I did want to say that I don't know. Um, I don't know if I'm going to stream this evening. I doubt it. To be perfectly honest, I can try to stream tomorrow. I think I'll be able to put myself together for tomorrow. But this evening doesn't seem good. Doesn't seem right. Um, I got most of my crying out when at the vet when I was waiting for the results. So okay. Um, Probably gonna do it again later. Um, but I'm sure I'll pull myself together. Uh, it just hurts. It does hurt to see Archer like this. Doesn't seem fair. He's always been such a healthy cat, and he's such a good boy. He just doesn't deserve this. And the best I can do is give him as much love and care as I can. So okay, I gotta we're gonna stop here. Before I get ridiculous. But I'll thank you guys for watching. I'll keep you guys updated, and I will I'll let you guys know what happens later. All right. Thank you again. Um, I'll see you guys next time. Take care, guys.